EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from Denver. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. Begins with a pass. He's going to air one out right away. And the Broncos are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
Cowboy 80, go!
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that one. Good for a Denver first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
60 devices.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ready.
Brings up second and goal.
Now this looks like a design run. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Third down and goal to
Mustang
go.
19. Dragon 60. Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He'll try to do this himself. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
I'm quick, right? 11. South.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. A gain of 48. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go, let's go. 118. What's that?
Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
2nd and inches.
Ready. Let go.
From the gun, that is a run with Harvey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got 3rd down and less than a yard. The RPO, that one is complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From 31, here is 2nd and 5.
19 Charger, 18 Pioneer, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 8-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cut up. Let go.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Stroud to throw here on first down. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Where's the hot? Where's the hot? Why Tony?
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That is hot down the field. It's Worthy. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Houston.
On first down, it's Stroud. This one complete right side. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Oh, 18. What's up? 11. Hey, south. Under.
Dell, the motion man.
Under.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 seconds.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
South.
And the Texans first down.
Alert the hot.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80. 19 Tiger. Here we go. Cougar 19. Check. 18 Rattler. Check go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Check smash.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's hard! And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 38 yards.
Hawk 70.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half.
Dragon 60, Hawk 70. Go.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try to run here with Harvey. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. And they convert on 3rd and inches.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. They're going to work this down inside the 45. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
A run with Harvey. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready? Let's go.
That's caught out wide on the RPO. And he's in! Touchdown, Denver. York now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
All right.
Throwing is Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
18.
Now give on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
All right.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On 2nd down, Stroud. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 7 yards. And
Here we go.
Third down.
19 seconds. 19.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
13 yards.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Oh, hey, stop.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got it! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Robin.
First down.
A little more. Hey, south. Why Tony? 19 Texans.
Now Stroud exiting the pocket right. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Jalen Knowles. Touchdown, Texans. Now the extra point. Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a one-score game in the 4th quarter. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18 Rattler. Count 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left. And it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Texans 45-yard
Come on.
line.
Set. 79. Trap 60. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they They bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Viking 18.
First and 10.
Let's go.
Now hand off, that's Harvey, running left. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
60 Vikings.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a design run. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Again, it's Harvey. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. Here comes 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 2. At the 29-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.